Hey guys, Nightfall here with a bit of a head scratcher. I want to talk to you about the glitch that was never really a glitch. Now this was more just of a misunderstanding, and I've talked about this briefly before on this channel, but apparently there's some outrage over this topic that has started to spread throughout Discords and Twitter and even Facebook. I first stumbled across this on Twitter, where someone tweeted at Mark Rubin, who's the executive producer of XDefiant, that there was something wrong with the in-game KD tracking on your profile page where it shows your stat. To my surprise, I saw that he replied back to this person stating that he would look into it. Now, that's not an admission that there was an issue to begin with, but it was pretty cool and also a little surprising to see him acknowledge this without first looking into it, so that if there wasn't an issue, he could give this person the same lesson that I'm about to give you in how the stats work. Now, I can't find that tweet to throw up on screen, but I know I saw it. It wasn't a dream, and I would really like to find that tweet so I can figure out who asked it and at that person on Twitter when I post this video. Now, I'm by no means a huge creator on this platform, but my hope is if you're watching this right now and you're confused, or you have someone that you know who's complained about this issue with the KD not going up, then let me educate you, or let me help you educate them, and you could spread this to the masses so that they can stop complaining about this non-issue. Since that initial tweet, it's just been a complete firestorm, and I've seen dozens of messages and threads in Discord about it, and it's gotten out of hand, and we need to address it. So here's the bug, or issue, or whatever you want to call it. People are saying that when they go in-game and they look at their profile page at their stats, specifically their kill death ratio, mine happens to be 1.1 at the moment, as you can see here. They're then going on and saying they play 10 or so games, all with a higher KD than what's listed on that page, so their overall KD should increase, but it's not. So to have some evidence, I looked at my KD before making this video, and it was a 1.1. Then I played 10 games in which I went a grand total of 333 and 241, which equates to a KD of about 1.38, which is higher than the 1.1 that I had, but after those games, I'm still sitting at the same 1.1 and haven't moved an inch. Now, there's a simple answer to this, and I'm here to tell you that it's not a bug. If you understand basic math, you could probably stop the video here. So here we have your career profile page. Keyword being career. This number right here is your career stats. This takes into account all of the kills, deaths, everything that you have over hundreds, if not thousands of games for some of you sweats out there. Myself, I've played about 376 games so far, and amassed a total of 11,753 kills. And I know that because you can check on tracker.gg. Now, unfortunately, this site doesn't track your deaths, so I can't get a real accurate number of how many I have. But if I have that many kills and I have a 1.1 KD, it's pretty safe to assume I have around 10,000 deaths, give or take. If the decimal point was one more over and we had a second number there after the decimal, we could get a little bit more accurate, but that's about what it would be. So because these numbers are already super high after so many games, having a 10 game stretch with even a 3.0 KD won't really affect your overall KD on this page. So let's make some easy even numbers so that everybody can understand this. Say you have a 1.0 KD and you have a lifetime 10,000 kills, 10,000 deaths. Then in the last 10 games that you play, you go a grand total of 300 and 100, which would give you a 3.0 KD. If you add those totals from those last 10 games to your lifetime, you're now 10,300 kills to 10,100 deaths. And quick maths on a calculator will tell you that your KD moved a whopping 0.019 points, which isn't even enough for you to see it move from a 1.0 to a 1.1 on this screen in the game. So you see, the moral of the story here is not the game has a bug that's causing you to have a lower KD than you think you have. You're just misunderstanding. So let's sum it all up. This number right here is your career lifetime stat. It is not just your stats over the last 10 games that you played. And before you say, but Nightfall, it says based on the last 10 games. No, it doesn't. Fucking read what it says. It says trends are based on the last 10 games. This is not a trend. This is your career stat. This is a trend of either up or down, better or worse. It's not a bug. You just didn't pay attention in math class. But that's okay. That's why we have content like this. Now that we got that cleared up, like I said earlier, please spam share this with that one person in your friend group who is just full left shark and complaining about this. And if you enjoy this content and want to stay up to date on all things XDefiant, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, as it always helps the channel. And if you're curious about the build of the MP7 and the AK I was using in this gameplay, check out my shorts and I'll be posting those builds soon as well. Until next time.